Hello everyone, it is I, Shark, here again today for another episode of the Cloud of Darkness Chaotic Alliance Raids. Okay, we are hosting this over here on Materia on a Saturday afternoon. It is 1:43 p.m. local time for myself. I'm over here in the +8 GMT time zone, and we are waiting for the PF to fill in the party finder. Currently sitting on 17 out of 24. Okay, today we'll be running the Cloud of Darkness Chaotic Alliance raid over here on the Materia data center for 2 hours and slightly longer. It's slightly longer than 2 hours. Okay, we are going to be running for 2 hours worth of prog, but the entire raid from start to finish will take slightly longer than 2 hours because we will have about a 10 to 15 minute intermission or a break in between the sessions. Okay, I'm gonna go in for 1 hour of practice, take a break, and another hour of practice after a short intermission for a total of 2 hours. Okay, so theoretically speaking, we're running from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, but because of the intermission, we'll end slightly later than 4. Okay, not much else to say. Today's session will be frogging from brambles onwards. Okay, this week's session I have intentionally decided to not take in fresh players. Okay, but if there are fresh players, we will still accept them. Just that we do expect them to study up, okay, to review the mechanics and so on. Okay, but looking at the roster, there are none. Okay, there's no fresh players. Okay, 1 or 2 may be acceptable. Okay, but not more than that. Okay, primarily because the objective for today's session is to get all the way up to looming, okay, and to get consistent with everything prior to that. Okay, other than that, I will be raid leading for today's session, so do pardon me if I'm not looking at the chat or responding very much. Okay, I will be focused on running the raid itself. Okay, currently I'm just taking the attendance. Yeah, making sure we get all 24 players accounted for before we can get started. Team A is at 6, Team B is at 6. Okay, I think Midream is helping me to tick off the members as well. So thanks, Midream. Okay, Team C is at 6 as well. Okay, missing Tomato and Rain, Nonira and Vorosa. Okay, and McFuzz and Yuli for Team A. Okay, but I have no doubt they will turn up sooner or later. Okay, in the meantime, I've been hosting these runs. I think this is the 3rd week. Is this the 3rd week? Yeah, it's probably the 3rd week. So this is the 3rd weekend that I've been running the Chaotic Alliance raid, Cloud of Darkness, on both Elemental and Materia. Okay, so I'm actually hosting one session on each data center on 2 separate days. Okay, tomatoes here. So one on Saturday, which is today, one on Sunday, which is tomorrow. So far I've just set them to 2 p.m. plus 8 GMT. Okay, but it is 4 p.m. plus 10 GMT for those in the plus 10 GMT time zone, which is where the majority of players on Materia are in. Okay, so I do try to account for that and to ensure that I do not set the time to something inconvenient for our friends over in the Materia data center and the Oceania time zone, your region. Okay, so generally 2 p.m. for myself is 4 p.m. for them. It runs all the way up to 6, maybe a little bit beyond 6, which is just before dinner time. So that works out pretty well. Okay, unfortunately for those in the plus 12 GMT time zone, which is New Zealand, it does mean that this is actually starting from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So they need to settle their dinner before or after. Okay, before 6 is might be a bit too early. After 8 is actually reasonable. Okay, I've gone for dinner after 8 before, so it's not too bad. I mean, my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays Criterion dungeons are pretty much 5 to 8. So I have to have dinner before 5 or after 8. So most of the time it's after 8. So it's not too bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, so today's session we'll be trying to get beyond. Okay, not beyond, to get up to looming as best as we can. Okay, preferably a clean loom would be nice. Okay, in the meantime, I'm just gonna start to get organized. Okay, it's almost 10 minutes prior to the session start. Okay, as best as I can, I try not to start after the session start time. So if I say that it's 2 p.m., I try to start no later than 2. Okay, although in previous sessions, we usually have had to delay a slight bit, mainly because of attendance issues. It's primarily just attendance issues. People just not turning up on time or just not turning up at all. And that's happened before in the past as well. It's not my first time hosting things. And look, no need here. I've done this for quite a while now. So as best as I can, I try to mitigate issues that may crop up. So I try to get everyone to join in earlier, okay, before the session starts. So I usually put up the PF about 30 minutes before. Okay, people start joining. At about 10 minutes before, I start to look for people and ask them where they are. Okay, 5 minutes before the session, I start to just fill up the alliance with whoever's available, with the hopes that we can start on time. Okay, but from today's, okay, thankfully a lot of the players are here already. So I think there's still 2 from A, 1 from B missing. One is and 1 from C, which is just Rain Tempest. Okay, so it's not too bad. I'll just ping them. No, I can just ask. Okay, I'm gonna just get everyone to join the voice chat so that we can probably get started soon. Okay, Yuli's here, very nice. Looking for 1 from each member, each team. So just give them a ping as well. Okay, in the meantime, do just enjoy our runs. Okay, with luck, we will try to get to looming cleanly by today's session. And if we can do this consistently for this session and the next session, then the following session we will likely see a clear. Is the projected outcome. So hopefully we can clean things up this session, and I'll give one buffer session, so one more session for practice in on the next week, and hopefully following that we can see a clear afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna just advise everyone to jump into the PC now, and I'm gonna ping everyone to hop on.
Shark, it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Wind tunnel? Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Give me a sec. Test. Hello, testing. Okay,
We are
seems to
free from
be,
the wind tunnel.
yes, seems to be not transmitting anymore. Thank you very much for letting me know.
That's okay.
Very nice. The last two members are on their way and have confirmed that they are coming. So we just need to wait for them to hop in before we can get started. Okay, let's make fuzz. Very nice. And we're just waiting for Rain to join Team C. Okay, so yeah, okay, not everyone's here yet, but I'll just give a starting brief now so we can get started soon. Okay, so welcome everyone for to my car runs. Okay, I'm actually hosting these every weekend nowadays. This is, I think, the third weekend that I've been hosting a car, and I think today's session is for phase 2 brambles. Okay, technically towers, okay, but brambles all the way up to looming. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar or have forgotten, okay, these are just the stages in phase 2 lah. It's just parts of the fight lah. Okay, and we'll be just practicing to try to get up to looming cleanly for today's session. Okay, do note that we are using ideal strats, okay, which is basically relative north and wait, let me just post the cheat sheet. I keep forgetting. Okay, relative north positions as well as okay using clockwise pivot laser rotation. Okay, other than that, everything else is more or less detailed in the red plan. Okay, I'll just post the cheat sheet in the thread. Okay, for those joining for first time, not to fret too much. Okay, I'm usually quite chill with the runs. We will just try our best to see how far we can go. Keeping in mind that this content is slightly dated now. It was released in 7.1 and the maximum eye level was 735. Okay, eye level 735. Okay, currently everyone should be over that maximum. Okay, your average eye level should be over the maximum. So we all are eye level capped to 735. Okay, so the DPS checks are not very strict anymore. Okay, but because of the fight itself being very heavily oriented to being able to do the mechanics and not have dead players, we will still need to respect the mechanics and try to practice to get them down properly. Okay, some things to mention. Okay, we're waiting for Rain because Rain client crashed. Okay, but some things to mention here is that you don't need to worry too much about certain things like your role. Okay, so I think there was some concern about like some people mentioning having like not wanting to have 2 shield healers or 2 pure healers on the same party, right? To be very fair, this only affects phase 1 and phase 3, and it doesn't really affect phase 2 as much because if you realize the fight, right, usually splits up everyone into different sections, 3-man groups. So you usually won't be paired with your partner healer very often. Okay, phase 1 and 3, yes. Okay, but phase 1 and 3, generally speaking, if everyone, I mean, you shouldn't be healing that much as well. Okay, it's just mainly you do the mechanic or you die kind of situation. You know, no worries, don't worry about it. Yep, so the actual role allocation, right, isn't very strict. Okay, this includes things like having like multiple DPS melees or ranged on the same party. It's actually possible to have 1 melee, 3 ranged, or 3 melees, 1 ranged on the same party, because once again, you'll be split up into 3-man groups, and you will just be doing your own mechanics by yourselves in a 3 or 6-man group. Okay, for teams A and C, you are in 6-man groups, healer, tank, and for all 4 DPSs. But there is no like melee uptime or so on, because you just be focusing on doing the mechanics. So there really isn't much benefit to min-maxing your roles. No, we don't have to have 2 melees and 2 range. Even if we have 1 milli and 3 range, that's fine, or 3 milli and 1 range, that's fine. Okay, the reason to have one of each at the very least is that there are stat boosts just for having one of each type. Okay, but again, the numbers okay, or the DPS check isn't very tight now that everyone's way above the eye level requirement. So we are not too worried about pushing out numbers. We're just more worried about making sure everyone knows how to do the mechanics. And if everyone does all the mechanics properly and we don't like have massive explosions and killing everyone, generally speaking, we should be fine. Okay, generally speaking, it will just progress naturally through the fight. Okay, clear phase 1, clear phase 2, and we will go into phase 3, which is basically phase 1 all over again. And if everyone is up and alive by phase 3, we will naturally clear. Okay, we will naturally just do the phase and reach either enrage. Okay, if too many deaths occurred throughout the fight, but we somehow managed to script through, then we will hit enrage. If most of us were up and doing the mechanics properly and alive, then when we hit phase 3, theoretically speaking, we should clear as well. Okay, as long as we don't mess up phase 3. Okay, don't drop the ball on phase 3. Okay, phase 3 is basically phase 1 all over again, but I've seen cases where people get anxious or nervous because, oh no, phase 3, and it looks like we're going to clear, and they just like drop the ball at the very end. Okay, don't respect the flare mechanic. It's the number 1 killer I've seen. Okay, always respect flares. Someone dropping the flare in the center of the platform just kills everyone. So don't drop the ball on phase 3. Okay, but other than that, we just need to practice over and over again until all of us can be proficient with the mechanics, and we will naturally see to a clear if everyone can just, generally speaking, okay, can do their mechanics properly. Okay, there's a bit of leeway for a few deaths, but not too many. Okay, as you're not new to this fight, so most of you will understand this. But in this fight, having like 2 or 3 dead players, right, will sort of snowball into more and more players dying, which will sort of snowball into a wipe. So we will just need to make sure that everyone can try to respect the mechanics, do them properly. The uptime or the DPS check not too tight, doesn't really matter too much, just focus on handling mechanics. Okay, the way I'll be running, okay, yeah, Verosa is slightly AFK for a while. Okay, the way I'll be running today's session, and it will be the same for all my sessions, is that we'll be doing 2 hours. So 1 hour worth of practice from the moment we start. Okay, there'll be a 10 minutes break after the first hour, and we go in for another hour worth of practice, which will see us ending somewhere at 4 p.m. plus. Okay, 4:15 or 4:20 plus 8 GMT, which is 6:15 or 6:20 plus 10 GMT. Okay, so all in all, about 2 hours worth of practice time, okay, with a slight break in between. Okay, in between pulls, I will also be popping ready checks. So in between every pull, okay, very nice, Verosa's ready. Okay, in between every pull, I'll just do a ready check. If there's anything you need to clarify, there's a question you need to ask, there's some mechanic you're unsure of, or even there's a mechanic that you are unsure whether someone else knows how to do. Okay, meaning that you've constantly been, or 2 of you are constantly dying because either one of you doesn't know the mechanic properly, and there may be some confusion. Okay, just take the time during the ready check to pause and clarify politely with the other party member. It's like, hey, I noticed that this has been happening, etc., etc., etc. Can we just time out and clarify what exactly needs to be done for this specific mechanic? Again, just take a few minutes to just make it clear to everyone involved, okay, on how the mechanic needs to be resolved, okay, so that when you practice the next pool, you can actually try to resolve it properly. Okay, other than that, we will try not to take breaks once we get started. So if any of you needs to use the bathroom, kindly just quickly go now. Make sure you have food. Make sure you have gear. Your gear is repaired. Okay, in this fight, because we wipe so often, okay, after every pull is it's a wipe, right? So you need to you realize your gear will start to break quite quickly. So make sure your gear is fully repaired, or you can have someone dark matter on hand to repair, or just ask someone to repair your gear in between pulls. Okay, pots, if you wish to use it, okay, but to be very honest, it's not really necessary until we are aiming to clear. But if you wish to muscle memory the process, you can start using pots now. Okay, I'm not going to stop people from spending gil to try to push DPS now. Okay, it's totally up to you. Okay, but of course, as we get closer to the aim to clear session, okay, I will encourage people to start popping pots and stuff, okay, to try to push for that clear. Okay, if not, then we're just gonna zone in right now. So, okay, practice complete 5 phase. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think some of the folks came over from Elemental, okay, the Japanese data center. So there's some adjustments that need to be done for like VPN and stuff. So if you need to do that, just let me know. Okay, if it's really laggy, just let me know. This content cannot afford to have people lagging out because it's like an instant death. So we try to make sure everyone's okay. Okay, now I'll be plonking down waymarks for, okay, not these ones. Okay, waymarks for the seats later on. Okay, then food check. Okay, pop food for 1 hour. Okay, stance check. Summoners, scholars, summon your pets. Cardia for Cardia and dance partner for dancers and sages. Okay, now just pop one last ready check. We'll just get started. Okay, the first pool will be a warm-up pool. Okay, I always do a warm-up pool at the start because it's been a week. So let's just refresh our memory for the first pool. Okay, and if there's any issue, just let me know in between pools. Alright, without further ado, let's just get started. Counting down. Okay, warm-up pool. Let's give it our best shot. The first mechanic is move away. This is move away. Right hand. Very nice. The phase transition into phase 1. Now the first set of hand tethers will come up. These will go to the front. And the second set of hand tethers will be going to the back. There will be lasers at the rear. And tanks, these lasers are usually a good sign to check to see if a tank swap is required. There will be flares, so 3 marked players, please drop these outside. Okay, and there will be light party stacks as well. Kindly fan out to your light parties. Left hand. Okay, no worries, we'll sort that out later. First set of hands goes off. There's a delayed knockback for later. Second set of hands, and there'll be a third set followed up with a look away mechanic. Okay, so third set of hands and look away after this. Okay, this is look away. All good, no worries. Left hand and knockback after. Okay, do not be in the middle of the map for this. There's a pound in the center. We lost half of Alliance C. Okay, more lasers at the rear. Last set of hands. Okay, there should be one more draw in. Okay, this is a draw in, move to the outside. Okay, we'll just see it through lah. We'll just run it through. Step in. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna collapse quite quickly in phase 2. Okay, but just to make sure everyone knows where they're going, okay, just try to res as many people as you can. There's a red white here. Okay, heal up, shield up, and fan out to your positions. Okay, when fanning out, just pop a shield if you can. You can just double check to make sure everyone knows where they are going for phase 2. Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, now all tanks will re-establish MAT on their new targets. Okay, we will quickly die because the ad on the side is not being held in place. So yeah, this is expected. Okay, a couple of things to sort out here. Light party stacks will be... Okay, just to explain this. Okay, for light party stacks, we are using these spread positions. So team A, okay, obviously party A is on the left, party B is in the middle, party C is on the right. And MT, H1, D1, and D3 will be taking the letters. ST, H2, D2, and D4 will be taking the numbers. Yep. Oh, Star Child's using the macros. Yeah. Okay, now that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, actually I should update my knockback and draw in macros. Okay, but I'll try to get it done later today. Okay, so just be clear on the light party stacks. Do try to know where your light party stacks is supposed to be. Okay, so I think earlier on only me and my healer was stacking, so the healer died. Okay. Yeah, can't be helped. It's okay. No worries. First pull is usually just to clear out things, to clarify things. Okay, so just pop ready check, reset the markers. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, let's give it another go. Counting down. Okay, let's get started. What Nonira is saying is that for the delayed draw-in or delayed knockback, the one without a cast bar, you can just pop arm's length or sure cast. Okay, I will usually mention this as well. Okay, but for most of you, this is not the first time doing phase 1. Okay, but warm-up pool, just now that was warm-up pool, this is understandable. It takes a while to get used to it, to get back to speed, get back up to speed. So that's fine. Okay, phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Okay, if you are not going front, then you will be going back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the back. There will be lasers at the rear. Okay, tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. 4 stacks and above, you do a tank swap. Now, flares and light party stacks. With flares and light party stacks, just drop the flares to the outside. Everyone else come into the middle for light party stacks. Okay, fan out a little bit. Do not be in any overlapping regions. Thank you. Okay, 3 out 3 is fine. Okay, this is away. This is move away. First set of hands goes off. There will be 3 sets of hands and a delayed draw in for later. Second set of hands. And third set of hands. Gotcha. Look away. Next one is look away. Left hand and draw in. Okay, there will be a pull in or a draw in. You can use arm's length or sure cast, but do remember to step into the middle at the end. Step in. More lasers at the rear. More hands. Okay, there'll be one final draw in or knockback afterwards. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. There is a pound in the middle. Okay, and recovery phase, try to get everyone up and healed up for phase 2. Okay, you need to res all the dead players. So reses kindly help to pick them up. Okay, before phase 2 begins. Okay, try to pop shields and heals before we fan out. Okay, and head off to your positions for phase 2. Okay, there's a red white that goes out. All tanks need to re-establish enmity on their new targets. The red white goes off. And third art of darkness happens. Good luck, teams A and C. Towers. Okay, that's fine. It takes some time to clarify things. I'll just pop a ready check. I think it's still some folks getting killed by certain mechanics. So we didn't actually get to phase 2 cleanly. Okay, we'll just give it another try, counting down. This is move away. Left hand. Phase transition into phase 1. The set of hand tethers goes to the back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. Okay, there will be lasers at the rear. Tanks, check to see if a tank swap is required. Flares. So 3 marked players have flares, drop these outside. Everyone else come in for light party stacks afterwards. We fan out for light party stacks. One player, that's okay. Right hand, this is right hand. First set of hands goes off. There's a delayed knockback for later. Second set of hands goes off. And third set of hands. there's a look away after this. There will be a look away mechanic after this. Look away. Yes. Left hand and knock back after. Left hand and knock back after. You can use arm's length or sheer cast. Okay, but don't be in the middle. More lasers at the rear. Tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. Last set of hands. Yes. There is a draw in. There is a draw in. You want to move out for this. Step in. Healers try to Asuna those who got doomed. Heal up and shield up for the red white. Okay, this is our first clean phase 2 transition. Pop some shields before you run off. Okay, and fan out to your positions for phase 2. That's correct, yes. Okay, there's going to be a red white at the start. All tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets. And third arc of darkness goes off. We probably need to sort that out later, but no worries. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, give me some time. Yeah. Okay, I will need to spend some time to sort things out. Okay, at least, no, I think, actually, okay, interesting. Team C has like 3 of y'all together, 4 of y'all together, right? So, 3 or 4, yeah. Actually, Team A also got like 5 of y'all plus Fuzz as well. So, Laddie's team, y'all should be, yeah, y'all should have quite a lot of practice. Okay, my team probably needs to work out some things because we are a meshed together team. Okay, T1, so oh, someone DC'd. Okay, but I need to sort this out as well, so I will need a bit of time. Okay, so curry. Yes, curry. Okay, I hope that's sorted out. Okay, we'll just give it another go. We'll just try, just practice. you need cat masking tape. You need cat masking tape for the cat aggro. One day I'll find that picture. Oh, okay, yeah, it's slightly different. But yeah, we can adjust a little bit. I think now there was like some changes where they decided to just like odd number in front even number behind. So it's just easier to say it. Okay, Bean is back. Let's get started. Okay, counting down. Yeah, I know some groups they like handle things differently. So for this content, right, it's really fun to do it with like friends. Like you can have like find 2 other friends or like 5 other friends and then form up a party, right, just to run the content. And because you're handling the mechanics in your little group, you all can improvise and try different strats as well, because it doesn't affect anyone else. But that's within your own group. Right, first set of hand headers goes to the front. Second set of hand headers goes to the back. Lasers at the rear. Tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. Okay, this looks like the knockback or draw in pattern. This is a draw in. This is a draw in. You want to move out for this. Okay, there will be the first set of hands going off. The first set of hands goes off, and the line stack permutation later on. Okay, this is a draw in for later. Okay, and line stacks tanks to the front. Okay, I will help to soak. Actually, I need someone else to help soak with me. Thank you. We just pop tank inbound and just soak all 3. Team C is getting wrecked. It's okay, don't worry. Okay. Okay, let's just reset. Okay, let's just reset. Yeah, let's just reset. Yeah. Okay, just jump off. Yeah. Yeah, the tanks are important for that permutation, unfortunately. For the tanks, you need to meet, you need to pop meets, yes, but if you want to stand in the center like what I'm doing, right, you got to pop tank inbound, because you're taking 3 lasers and soaking it for all 3 alliances. So obviously, to survive that, tank inbound is necessary. But if it's just normal lasers, right, you just pop some tank, some mitigations. Yeah, shouldn't die from that. There should be no reason as a tank. It's fine, no worries. Okay, yeah, if y'all need some time, just take some time to sort things out. Okay. Yeah, I guess the plan is to just get to phase 2 with everyone alive. Try to practice all the mechanics up to looming. And then anything after looming is just bonus. We don't expect to do anything after looming for today's session. Okay, pop in another ready check just in case. All good, no worries. Yeah, okay, anyway, now that we're waiting, yeah, so for this content, right, I highly encourage folks to just sign up with your friends, because it's really fun to do this with friends. I think Team A has like Yuli and Letty's group, so Wawa, Cat, all four of them sign up together. So I try to put you all together. If you sign as a group, I try to put you all together so you all can meme together. But don't sacrifice the rate. You cannot meme, you all can meme with each other, but don't sacrifice the rate. I mean, obviously, if accidents happen, can't be helped. Just go teabag your friend. It's okay. Don't say I didn't say that. You didn't hear that from me, but yes. But yeah, so y'all can just sign up together. Okay. Can. Alright, very good. Let's give this a go. Counting down. We each take turns, we each take turns, yeah. Must have the good shark, bad shark routine. Hey, this is a way the non-melees or tanks should not get hit by this. It will interrupt your cast. Phase transition into phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the back. Lasers at the rear. And tanks check to see if your co-tank needs a tank swap. This looks like a draw in or knockback. This is a draw in. This is a draw in. You want to move out for this. And you need to step into the middle afterwards. Step in. First set of lasers go off. And there's a delayed draw in for later. This will be the line stack permutation. So tanks to the front. And pop some mitigations as well. Once again, I'm going to be soaking all 3 lasers at the front. As long as there's a down tanker, someone needs to soak 1 laser for all parties. Okay, hands go off after 4. Just try to recover, all good, no worries. More lasers at the rear, check for tank swaps if necessary. Okay. So starting here. Left hand and draw in afterwards. Left hand and draw in afterwards. You want to move out for this or arm's length and sure cast, but do remember to step into the middle at the end. Step in, hands going off. Okay. Flares. 3 players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. Okay, try to respect the flare mechanic. And last set of hands goes off. Yeah, tank swap please, if you will be so kind. I got clipped, thank you. Okay, and phase transition into phase 2. Okay, this is the recovery phase. Try to get everyone up and alive. Heal up and pop a shield before people start running off. Okay, the first red white will hurt later on. This red white. Oof. It's fine, no worries. Okay, phase 2. Tanks need to re-establish enmity on all their targets. Range DPS burn the Atomos down. There's a red white and third Art of Darkness. think Estradiol, you try to come down to our side. Estradiol, you come down to our side. Estrador, you move down to our tower. Is he even inside the VC? Maybe he cannot hear us. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
No, sorry, I rezzed someone and they were in my spot.
Yeah, no, I understand. I get it. Hence why I was asking you to come down because I think. Okay lah, no, that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, I was trying to adjust. Because I understood. The two of you are blocked in over there, so one of you has to adjust for it, but it's okay lah, no worries. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, ready, check. Sometimes, okay, with regards to adjustments, right, if you know what you're doing and you think you can adjust, we can try to adjust lah. But to be really honest, right, I try not to encourage learning too many contingency plans because it gets really messy very quickly. So either we try to do it properly or, you know, we just wipe. It's fine. Doesn't matter. All good, all good. Okay, counting down. Because y'all got stuck there, so there's no way to get out. An adjustment had to be made. But it was worth a try. All good. Okay, this is away. This is move away. Melees and tanks, you can take the hit for uptime, but please self-mitigate or self-heal. Phase transition into phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. Lasers at the rear. Tanks, check to see if a tank swap is required. This is flares. 3 marked players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. We respect the flares. Light party stacks afterwards. Okay, just fan out. Pops on heals and shields. Right hand. This is right hand. First set of hands goes off. Delayed knockback for later. Second set of hands, try to resolve them close to the outside. Third set, and look away afterwards. Okay, this is the third set of hands. There will be a look away afterwards. Look away. Right hand and knockback. Okay, you can use arm's length or sure cast, but don't be in the middle. Okay, do not be in the middle. More lasers at the rear. More hands, last set. There's a draw in. You want to move out for this. Okay, and the recovery phase will happen after this, so try to get everyone up. Heal up and res all the dead players. Okay, there's a red wide. Okay, if you get res, do not break Transcendence yet. Okay, heal up. Shield up. Okay, one more. Thank you. And fan out to your positions. I'll try to pop a shield if you can as well. You can use sprint to quickly run over. Okay, now all tanks need to establish enmity on their new targets. Great White goes out. Third Art of Darkness. Good luck, teams A and C. Quite spicy. Okay, Cross or Donut is next. This is Cross. Okay, but the boss is tethered to the ads, so we are going to wipe very soon. Okay, take some time to solve or resolve the towers, and I'll pop a ray check afterwards. There's a small window of opportunity to step on the same tile, as long as both of you get off it quickly. But yeah, I think Estradale fell off, so we were missing one player at the northwest earlier. Okay, yes. For when you get rezzed, for players on the inside tiles, when you get rezzed and you're on the inside, do not break Transcendence. You will have 5 seconds of Transcendence time to quickly move to your position as a... If you have Transcendence, the tiles doesn't break. Okay, you can step on tiles freely with Transcendence until your Transcendence wears off. So you have 5 seconds to get to your position quickly. Do not press Sprint. Okay, Sprint breaks Transcendence immediately. I think, yeah, okay, so for Estradale, I think you got hit by the lasers from the sides. If it's not falling off, right, then it's probably lasers because there's nothing else going on during that tower phase. Yeah, so that's which is why I said teams A and C, you all need to sort out your towers, your tower positions. Okay, make sure everyone knows where they are going for the spread, as well as how to resolve the pairs. Okay, and you're just gonna pop ray check. Okay, but if you need time, just take your time. Okay, just take the time out to solve it because it doesn't help to keep trying, but someone doesn't know where they're supposed to stand and they just keep wiping everyone else. So it's much better to just time out to resolve issues. Okay, but if not, we'll just give it another go. Counting down. Okay, I think should be quite obvious now, and I mentioned this before, but players on the inside should not rest players on the outside. Only the other way can be done. Okay, only players on the outside can rest players on the inside, and once they get back up, they need to travel back to the inside. Okay, there are actually teleporters on the outside, allowing you to transfer back to the inside. Phase transition into phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers will go to the back. Lasers at the rear. Tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. Flares. 3 marked players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. Check to see if you have one. Go to your designated corner. Like party stacks afterwards. Okay, like party stacks. Okay. There'll be a hand cleave, right hand. This is right hand. And the first set of hands will go off. The first set of hands. Delayed draw in for later. Second set of hands. There'll be a third set. Third set of hands. And there's a look away after this. Get that for you. There's a look away. Do not look at the eyes. Do not look at the boss. Left hand and draw in afterwards. This is left hand and there's a draw in afterwards. You can use arm's length or sure cast, but do not be... Okay, but do remember to step into the middle afterwards. Now more lasers at the rear. Once again, tanks, check to see if a tank swap is required. Okay, and one last set of hands going off. Okay, recovery. Okay, no, there's one last draw in. One last draw in. Move out for this. And we go into the recovery phase. Okay, step in as soon as those who got hit. And try to res Tatamo on the floor. Okay, no. Okay, res the Dragoon on the floor. Okay, the floor tank on the floor over there. Thank you. Okay, heal up and shield up before running off. Okay, get to your positions. Very nice, everyone's alive. Okay, don't worry too much about greeding for now. All tanks need to re-establish enmity. Okay, arrange DPS help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. There will be a raid wide, followed up with third Art of Darkness. Somewhat survived. Cross or donut is next. This is donut. So come in close for the donut. Nice. More Atomos have spawned at the sides, help to burn those down. Curse of Darkness 1 goes off. Those with the Cursed Gaze debuff, point those outside if it is running out. Be prepared to drop seeds on the waymarks soon. The seeds go. Very nice. Once you have placed them, come back. Come back. Both of you come back. Thank you. And this is cross. All good, all good. More cursed gazes. Point those outside. Baiting brambles and baiting tatters, freaking tatters. There's no way I'm gonna. Okay, let me just try. Nope. It's okay, lah. Good attempt. You just keep going. Next will be stack or spread. This is a spread. Okay, just spread out. Go to spread positions. Yes, nice. Thanks, meat. Okay, pivot laser is next. He rests me, then I kill him afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. More cursed gazers, point those outside. Nah, it's reviving any, no worries. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, can't be helped because I got rest, right? And I was right beside him. And I didn't break the transcendence, so the spread splashed onto him, so he dies. It's okay lah, no worries, no worries. Okay, yeah, some questions. Okay, to be able to do for brambles beside bait, place and see. That's okay. So, team B, which is the players on the inside. Okay, I'll try not to refer to them as B specifically, but the players on the inside. Once we get past the tower stage, which is pretty much teams A and C doing their thing, teams B will have to bait the bramble seeds on the inside, and sorry, not bait the bramble seeds. Sorry, they need to break the brambles that are tethered to any two pairs of players. So within every east and west group, so northeast, southeast will have one pair of players. No, sorry, that's not correct. Northeast and northwest will have one pair of players who are tethered. Southeast and southwest will have one pair of players who are tethered. These two players need to stand close to each other before the tethers appear. You can tell because there's black circles on their feet. And once the brambles appear or the tethers appear, they need to stretch it as far as they can. Okay, to make this easier, they need to start close. Okay, the tethers break by moving them apart a specified distance. It's not by position, but by distance. So if you start closer to each other, it is easier to stretch and break. If you start further from each other, then you need to go even further, and there's no space to do that. Okay, so this is for the tether. Now for the other players who are not getting the tether, so it's only one pair per north group or south group. Okay, this is for the players on the inside. Okay, so northeast or northwest, one of the two groups of 3 players will be tethered together. So these 2 players will be tethered, they need to stretch their tether. So let's assume the northeast group is stretching the tether, they are pulling their tether all the way to the northwest. The northwest players need to make way for them, need to get out of the way so that they can pull the tether along the length of the tiles. So this is what happens for the brambles. Okay, I hope that makes it clear. Okay, but if there's anything you're not sure about, just ask. Okay, yes. Okay, can. Yep, thanks. Okay, any other questions? Feel free to clarify or ask. Okay, if not, I'll just pop ready check. We'll just give it another go. Okay, we have probably another 2 more polls, about 2 more polls before our first hour is up. We'll take a slight intermission in between. Okay, the intermission is like it's a bio break. You can get coffee, tea, drinks, whatever. It's also a great time to go review the mechanics. Okay, anything you're not sure about, you can ask during the intermission as well. Okay, we can clarify certain things there. All good. Okay, Yuli's, yep, no worries. Yeah, it's possible for the players on the inside, it's possible for 2 players to get the seats. In which case, both of them need to run off and place their seats quickly and run back afterwards. So the player who is closer to the original starting position needs to quickly get back so that the other player can also move quickly back to their starting position. Yep, it happens, no worries. Okay, all these issues we will work out as we keep practicing. You will encounter a lot of scenarios and then we will work them out along the way. Okay, let's just give it another go. Don't stress too much. Generally for my runs, I'm not very how do I say this? I'm not very particular about frogging too quickly. Okay, it's more important that everyone understands the mechanics and takes their time to resolve them. Okay, I'm not rushing to clear or anything. Alright, phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the back. Okay, if you are not tethered, then you will be going to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. lasers at the rear. Tanks, every time there are lasers, it's a good signal to check for a tank swap if necessary. Okay, this looks like the knockback or draw in. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. Nice. Okay, first set of hands goes off and there will be a delayed draw in for later. This is the line stack permutation. Line stack permutation. Tanks to the front of each alliance. Everyone else behind the tanks. Okay, someone else will need to soak. Good luck. Yeah. My tank is dead, so hands going off. More lasers at the rear. Right hand and draw in afterwards. Right hand and there's a draw in afterwards. You do remember to step into the middle at the end. More hands going off. Resolve hands. Flares. 3 marked players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. So just be prepared for flares and move them to the edge. One last set of hands before the recovery phase. Okay, recover. Try to res everyone, heal up and shield up for phase 2. We pop some shields and heals before we run off. It's easier for healers to heal with everyone congregated together. Okay, but once they start running off, it's a bit tougher. Okay, fan out to your positions. Don't delay too long. All tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets and help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. There will be a red, white, and third art of darkness. Okay, good luck. Don't die. Best. Okay, not too bad. 2 towers exploded, still acceptable. Donut or cross is next. This is cross. This is cross. There will be a red white. Atomos will spawn. Help to burn them down. And Curse of Darkness 1 goes out. First set of Cursed Gazes, get ready to point them away. Okay, Cursed Gaze, point away. Drop seats. Thank you. Come back. Next is Donut. This will be Donut. More Cursed Gazes, point them outside. Next will be baiting brambles and breaking the tethers. It's there. Okay. Good luck. Thank you. Nice. Stack or spread is next. Either line stack or spread position. This is spread. Yeah, see, some of us are expected to die there. Pivot laser coming up next. No problems here, I guess. Alright. Thanks. Okay, go back now. And next will be looming. Wait, not yet. Yeah, it is looming. But yeah, I mean, half of us are dead already. So this looming obviously isn't going to be very clean. But you know, whatever. Let's see how far we can get with this. Just I see. We just switch place with each other's beside each other. Okay, towers is next. Okay, yeah, it's a red white, it's towers, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're not getting very far after this one. Yeah. The looming is all we are gonna get. Anything after looming is it's just not gonna happen today. It's fine, pretty good. Yeah, you can tell that the fight itself is relatively short. Like phases come very quickly. So like after looming is another set of towers, and after that is the chasers, and after the chasers is phase 3 already, and after phase 3 is enrich and end of the fight. So the whole fight is relatively short, but a lot of things happen in a short amount of time. Yeah, someone DC, I understand. We'll wait for Verosa and Yuli to come back. Okay, any questions while we're waiting? Is there anything you're not understanding, or like, you know, every time you hit the mechanic you just die, right? And it's best if you clarify lah. Okay, it's best to ask questions okay, rather than keep quiet and not know what you're doing wrong and kill everyone every single time. Okay, now having said this, right, for everyone else, don't get too salty for this fight. This fight is very well known for having other players kill you. So don't be too salty about it. Okay, if we stay cool, everything will be fine. So just, you know, keep calm. Okay, just waiting for Yuli to come back. Okay, I'll just probably check as well. We'll do one more pull. And we'll take a break afterwards. If there's any interest in re-clears. Okay, but we'll see. Yeah, it's fine, no worries, don't worry about it. I'm well aware that some players who started this content from fresh, so they obviously will need more practice time. Okay, I don't expect anyone to clear this very quickly, because there's a lot of things to learn. Okay, there's a lot of situations to cover. Okay, you can cover it, especially for those on the inside. You need to learn post-looming inside mechanics and post-looming outside mechanics, because there's a chance you may be outside, there's a chance you may be inside. So you need to learn twice as many things. Okay, so the team A, C, tanks, healers, and D1, and teams B, you will need to learn all of those things. So it's a bit tough, but can't be helped. Okay, we're just waiting for Yuli to come back. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's give it one more try. Counting down. Yeah, but okay, so yes, this content best done with friends lah. Okay, as mentioned, I'm not very particular about the proc speed for this group. So y'all can every week come in and just have fun. Just YOLO a little bit, mess around. Okay, but don't sacrifice the rate. Try your best, obviously. But if you kill each other by accident, that's fine. If it's mid-dream, then you can kill him on purpose as well. That's perfectly acceptable.
No.
Thanks, Meat. Thanks for the rest. You did well there. I actually tried to move away, but...
How you repay your razor?
I mean, can't be helped, right? I got up, I'm right next to you, the spread is coming up, and it's like, oh no, I have nowhere to go. Sorry, Meat. I guess you just die. Meme. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, first set of hand tethers goes to the back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. Lasers at the rear. The tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. Ouch. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. They do not get smashed in the center. Okay, first set of hands and a lines. Okay, this is a draw in for later. Line stack permutation. I need all the tanks to be up. Okay, and tanks at the front. But also need to go back a little bit. Thank you. Can try to pop some shields and heals. Thanks. Okay, more hands after the fourth laser. Resolve hands. More lasers at the rear. Check to see if a tank swap is required. I need a tank swap. Thank you. Okay, this is left hand and draw in afterwards. Okay, left hand and there's a draw in afterwards. You do remember to step into the middle if you use arm strength or sure cast. Resolve hands. Oh no, Team C is going. Flares. 3 players will get flare markers, drop these outside. Okay, and try your best to start recovering players for phase 2. And stack to the middle. Looks like it's Jova by the way, but okay lah, try and see what you can do. Okay, this is the phase transition. Start to pick up players. We need to get everyone alive. If you get up, do not break your transcendence immediately. There's a red white going out. Okay, we still need one more res. Yeah, heal up and shield up. Okay, pop some shields, healers. Thank you very much for your hard work. Okay, I will be healing people as well if I can. Can go to your positions. Okay, just try to recover. Okay, now all tanks need to re-establish annuity. Okay, we'll just give it a practice run. There's a red white. Okay, this red white will hurt. More heals. Okay, nice, thanks. Towers. Okay, Luna, you just don't break transcendence, run off. Go to your position, Luna. That's your position. Okay. It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, this is donut. This is donut. Okay, those alive, just keep going. Just practice. Yeah. Okay, now ads will reappear and Curse of Darkness 1 goes off. Okay, those with the Cursed Gaze, point those outside. With the eye lasers, point them away. Okay, place your seats on the waymarks. Once you have dropped them, go back. It is cross next. This will be cross. More Cursed Gazers, point them outside. Okay, fire the eye lasers away. And baiting brambles and breaking tethers. Okay, because they are dead players, some of you will get extra brambles, cannot be helped. Try your best. Okay, break the brambles. Okay, nice, good job. Well done. Okay, stack or spread next. It will be stack or spread. It's line stack. Tanks to the front of each stack. Yeah, it's slowly collapsing because they are dead players. Yeah, but this is fine. Pivot laser is next. Last set of cursed gazers point away afterwards. Make cursed gaze point out. And looming. I made it. I survived. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, obviously this won't be a clean loomer. Okay, all tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets. Help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. Get towers once more. Okay, anything after looming is just bonus lah. We can just ignore anything after this. Okay, we'll do the core lateral thingy with the towers. Usually we'll die here. They try best to soak towers, but half the lines instead, so a lot of explosions go off. Boom, everyone dies. Okay, very good, very nice. Starting to get cleaner lah, so it's not too bad. Okay, now we are gonna just hop out, take a small break here. Okay, maybe about 6 minutes, 6 minutes or so, and I'll do a ready check at X20. Okay, so bio break. Ready check in X20. Okay, go for a short break. During this time, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Okay, but let me just go to the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, for those who have questions, feel free to ask them. In the meantime, we'll just give it a few minutes and I'll probably already check and we'll go in for another hour worth of practice. Yeah, I'm usually hosting these runs every Saturday and Sunday. One for Materia and one for Elemental. For those on Elemental, I'm aware that they can sign up for the runs over on Materia as well. Okay, but it is unfortunate, but for those on Materia, you cannot do the opposite. Okay, the reverse is not true. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Mochi Latte, right, is running car runs over on Materia as well. I think they have a reclear run on Monday evenings, and from what I know, they are usually supposed to run any proc session on Saturday mornings, which is today, which is today morning. But they didn't. I mean, as to the best of my knowledge, I didn't see them post anything, so I'm not too sure if they did run it or not. Okay, but nice to see lah. Okay, it's nice to see other folks running the content as well. Okay, I'm actually looking to join. I think I can make it for their Monday reclear runs. But Monday I usually have criterion. Okay, I'll see. I'll see. Like if they're running or hosting, right, I might just join their runs as well. I need some familiarity with Kobe strat because I haven't done it in a long time. Yeah, I actually hosted car when it first came out. I had like two groups, one on Materia, one on Elemental. So I did both strats. I did both the JP Ideal strat and I did Kobe strat as well. Both are actually okay lah. They are both reasonably effective lah. It's just that Kobe strat uses True North, which is the only thing I don't like about it. The rest of the strat is perfectly fine. Okay, like the pivot laser going counterclockwise is fine. Okay, the positions are fine. Everything else is pretty okay lah. There's nothing wrong with it. Just the True North I don't like. Okay, so it's one of the few things that push me towards using relative north strat, okay, which is what Ideal is using as well. Okay, but otherwise the strat is perfectly valid. There's no reason not to use it. So I don't mind picking up again. Okay, I'm just gonna pop a ready check at this point of time, and we can just get started. Hey, Meet, are you here? Me Dream, is Me Dream here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you join the? Hey, wait. No, you already have access to PoE 2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. There's a free weekend starting today, actually.
And
Damn. Okay, I'm asking the wrong guy. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Forget I asked.
no, as in like, okay lah. We can take this after the run lah.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I'm gonna just probably like go settle dinner after this and just give it a try. Maybe later on. Maybe later after today's after this session, I'll probably go for dinner and I will start up PoE 2 and and if
It's a free weekend, right?
yeah,
That
free
means
weekend.
After this weekend, the game's not available to everyone else.
Yeah, correct. So I think it runs all the way until 1st of September. So but it's a good opportunity for people to just see if the game works on their system or their rigs. Give it a try. If you're new to the game, you can just give it a try lah. But I think me and Dream both have played the first PoE lah, so we are like veterans already. Nothing new, but I do want to give it a try as well. Yes, that's right. I see. Okay lah. I mean, because it's a free weekend, right? It's only available for 3 days, 2 or 3 days lah. So I don't expect to get very far in it lah. I just want to give it a try, see if it works well, see what's new, and probably that's it lah. Then I'll just wait for it to release. Okay, Barosa's ready. Waiting for tomato and red bean. Yes. Just farm lah. Let's go farm, grind, and farm stuff. I mean,
Not that. It's because, like, for example, can go back to the previous like open world to kill the monsters, right?
Mm.
No gears, no, just like zero.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see, I see. Don't they
In the
like
previous
sell?
POEs,
Uh,
how to say? In the previous POEs, at least they dropped something, you know. This is
I
just
see.
nothing.
Maybe the loot, the gear drops not as high lah. Drop rate not as
Yeah,
high. Mm.
but that was quite a long time ago when POE 2 was released.
I see.
Then I was stuck in I think like A2 or A3. Forget it. Cannot
Oh.
play, then don't play.
Hey, but don't they like buff it or something with people? Okay, thank
They
you.
did, but I wasn't attracted to it.
I see. Okay lah. Anyway, I mean, because you already paid for it, right? So they already got your money already. No lah. Maybe the game will get better as time passes lah. So don't fret too much. Okay, let's hop in. As time passes, they will improve it lah. So I have good high hopes for the game lah. Please, I'm often getting killed, right, by other players stuff lah. Like, I mean, realistically speaking, I know the mechanics because I'm calling them out. So generally speaking, I won't die from mechanics. So if anytime I'm there, I just mean someone else killed me. Someone else got me killed. So yeah, usually happens that way lah. So cannot blame me, can't blame me. Okay, dropping the waymarks down. Okay, food check, 1 hour worth of food. Which is 30 minutes. Gear check, make sure your gear's not breaking or broken already. Okay, every time we do this, my gear usually needs 2 repairs. No, he's not my healer, that's why. He's on the other team.
Yeah, he is my healer.
Oh, you're asking? Okay, I see. Midream is, Midream is on team A, correct, that's right. Midream is, he's done this before, it's cleared many times. Okay, let's count down. Let's just get started. Yeah, in future runs, right, I may consider picking players to help me to guide A and C. Because to be very honest, right, when I'm leading Team B and doing short calls at the same time, I can only be focused on so many things. So I really sometimes can't tell what's going on A and C side. So it'd be nice to get someone to have eyes out on each of those sides. So in future runs, or possibly like aim to clear runs, I will try to get veteran volunteers to help me keep an eye out for things. Mainly just for the aim to clear runs, because we are like going to focus on trying to get the clears. Okay, but for these practice runs, I don't really care too much. It's like whatever, we just get in as much practice as we can. We just pull up the average player skill level for the content. Okay, first phase 1 coming up. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the rear. There will be lasers at the rear, so tanks check to see if tank swaps are required during this time as well. Okay, this looks like the knockback. Okay, no, never mind. This is flares. So 3 players will have flare markers, drop these outside. Everyone else come to the middle for light party stacks. Light party stacks. 1. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, 3 players in a stack is generally good enough. Right hand. And the first set of hands will go off after this. Okay, first set of hands goes off. Delayed draw in for later. Draw in, thank you. Okay, thanks, Star Child. Second set of hands, and there'll be a third set afterwards with look away at the end of this. So be prepared to look away. Look away. More, right hand and draw in afterwards. Okay, right hand and draw in afterwards. Okay, do remember to step into the middle if you use arm's length or sure cast. More lasers at the rear. Tanks, check to see if a tank swap is required. Usually the lasers, when lasers come up, tank swap is required. Okay, more hands. Okay, and there should be one last draw in or knock back. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. Okay, recovery phase coming up. Try to heal everyone, res everyone, and pop some shields before the phase transition. Okay, there will be a raid wide. Heal up, shield up, fan out to your positions, and good luck for phase 2. Feels Batman uptime. Okay, now all tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets. Okay, thanks. Raid wide. And third art of darkness. Good luck. Somewhat nice. Okay, not so nice. Cross or donut is next. Okay, nice, yes. Nice adjust. This is cross. This is cross. Ads will reappear on the sides, so help burn them down. Curse of Darkness 1 goes off. There are cursed gazers, point those outside. Be ready to place seeds. Team C is wiping, so we're gonna collapse soon, but try our best to practice. Okay, go! Very nice. Okay, come back. Nice adjust, come back, come back. Okay, this is donut, this is donut. Good job, guys. Nice adjust. More cursed gazers point outside. Baiting brambles and breaking tethers. As you can see, we're slowly dying off now because no one's left here. I get out of the way. Okay. Go ahead. Nice. Shari, move away. Shari, move away. Shari, move away. Okay, nice. He survived. Oh, maybe not. It's okay, it's okay. It was a good attempt, valiant attempt to try to adjust. But again, once again, right? Generally for this fight, right? It's great if you know what to do to adjust, but it's not something that we should purposely learn because there's like 101 different ways to adjust. But there's no real point to try to learn all of these. It's just like the whole point is just to do all the mechanics properly once through and clear. There's no need to learn, oh, if this person is dead, what do I do? If this person is dead, what do I do? Defeats the purpose. Way too many things to cover in that case. Just, one time through, learn all the correct strats, perform them properly as best as we can, and get to clear in this manner. And then once you've cleared and you come back for re-clears, then you learn how to do the adjustments. Okay, but I like to see some of your adjusting. It's a good attempt. Okay, come. We'll give it another go, counting down. I know, right? I saw the tile broke and then there's no way to place the seat, so he just kept closing it after the tile came back. Yeah. Okay, this is go away, move away. Okay, you are tank or melee, you wish to uptime, just pop some heals and shields. In second wind, bloodbath, etc. Don't let the healers cover for your slack. Right, phase transition into phase 1. Okay, first set of hand tethers goes to the front. So this means the second set of hand tethers will be going to the back. There will be lasers at the rear. Okay. Tank swap if necessary. Kindly check for tank swap. That's a bad pattern. Okay, this is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. Do not be in the middle. First set of hands goes off. There is a delayed draw in for later. And line stack pattern. Okay, tanks to the front. Everyone form up. Tanks to the front of each party. Pop some shields and mitigations. And try our best to survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hands. Okay, there will be hands after the 4th laser. Resolve hands. More lasers at the rear. Tanks, check for tank swap if required. That's good. This will be a right hand and draw in afterwards. Right hand and draw in afterwards. You can use arm's length or shirkas, but do remember to step into the middle at the end. Step in. Nice. Resolve hands. Flares. 3 marked players will get flare markers. Drop these outside. Okay, respect the flare, as I mentioned. One player dropping the flare in the middle wipes everyone. Last set of hands. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, Asuna and heals and reses. Okay, just recover for everyone. Heal up, shield up. Very nice, everyone's alive. Heal up after the red white. Pop some shields before running off for phase 2. Very nice. I guess okay, don't greed too much. Don't greed too much. This is all about the practice for now. Okay, and all tanks re-establish enmity on your new targets. Range DPS help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. Okay, nice. Thanks. A bit spicy, yeah. Let's run over to your platform, sir. Okay, never mind, you're stuck there now. You have 5 seconds to go over, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, once stuff happens, it starts to get really messy. Yeah, just to be clear, once again, just to be clear, for those on the inside, if you get rezzed, quickly okay, before you get rezzed, you point your camera to where you need to go. Okay, your corner, where your corner is now. I understand that when you get rezzed, you will be teleported to the player who rezzed you. If you are still on the inside, quickly look at the map and see where you're supposed to go over. Try to orientate your camera to where you're supposed to be. Run normally. Okay, do not pop sprint. Run normally to your corner once again. Okay, you usually will make it. You will usually have enough time to get there if you get your bearings before you even get rezzed. Okay, don't rush to take the res unless it's really urgent. Okay, but generally speaking, if you have time, just pause a little bit, orientate yourself, realize that okay, you are in the northeast or northwest, and when you get res, download your minimap, see where you are, head to the corner that you need to be in, and once the 5 seconds is up, you should be ready to continue. It is usually possible to salvage a run if you stay calm. If you stay calm, don't panic. Yeah, just don't panic, and you should be able to get back to position. But yeah, it's understandable. This is perfectly fine. It happens to everyone, no worries. We're waiting for Yuli. Yeah, if we stay cool, everything will be fine. Exactly. There's a reason why this phrase exists. I mean, that is not as cool because there is no auto translation arrows at the side, so it's not as cool. Coolness factor -1. Okay, come, let's give another go. Counting down. There's some really interesting auto translations, to be fair. I used to play around with those a lot. Okay, left hand. Hey. You should put me Dream's name there. No lah, later he don't want to join for future runs. Thanks, mate. Thanks. You are much appreciated. Mascari flavor a little bit. Okay, first set of hand tethers goes to the back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. Lasers at the rear. Okay, tanks, do check to see if a tank swap is required. This is flares. 3 marked players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. Everyone else come in for a light party stacks. Okay, light party stacks. Nice. Right hand, this is right hand. Okay, the first set of hands will go off soon, so be ready for those. Delayed knockback for later. Second set of hands, and there'll be a third set as well. After all the hands, break occurs, so we need to look away. This is look away. That's good. That's good. Thank you. Left hand and knockback afterwards. Left hand and knockback afterwards. Thanks. Although I was gonna pop arm's length or Shurkas, but thank you very much. Okay, more lasers at the rear. Tanks check to see if a tank swap is necessary. I think Lunafreya is disconnecting. Okay, more hands. There should be one last knockback or draw in. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Yeah. Okay, good.
Oh no, sorry.
It's fine. Okay, recovery phase. Try to res everyone. Keep heals and shields. Okay, the important thing is just to get everyone up and keep everyone alive. Okay, the DPS not that important for now. Pop some shields and fan out to your positions. We will just practice phase 2. Okay, good luck. All tanks need to re-establish enmity on their new targets. Ranged DPS help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. There's one more Atomos, thank you. Great White goes out. The Art of Darkness. Okay, nice, looks good. Very nice. Donut or cross is next. Excellent. No towers exploded. This is donut. This is donut. Ads will appear at the sides, help to burn these down. Curse of Darkness 1 goes out. If you have a cursed gaze, a short fuse, point that away. You point away the cursed gaze. Ready to drop seeds on the waymarks. Okay, place the seeds on the waymarks and quickly go back afterwards. This is cross. We are expecting cross. More cursed gazes will go off. Point those away. Nice. Baiting brambles and breaking tethers next. Oh, okay, someone was dead. Oh, wait, I was too close. That was my mistake. Okay, no worries. Just keep going. I know what to do here. Oh, tether didn't break. Okay, this is spread. This is spread. Okay, again, some people are gonna die because there are some dead players, so this can't be helped. Okay, for this spread mechanic, okay, pivot lasers next. Okay, but yeah, we're just wiping here. Okay, for the spread mechanic, right, if there's dead players, some other players will take 2 hits, and the second hit will kill you because there's a vulnerability on the first hit. So it cannot be helped. Yeah. How are you raising me? I don't need the rest. No thanks. Thanks, meat, but thank you, but no thanks. Thank you for the offer, but I'll pass. Okay, yeah, we can reset and give it another go. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was my mistake as well. I stood too close to the brambles before the tethers appear. I shouldn't have done that. But as a tank, I can afford to tank inbound it. But for other players, they cannot. So that would be tough. Yep, pretty much. Okay, already checked. Yeah. So okay, so just to clarify for the players on the inside, for brambles, if okay, first things first is if you before the bramble markers come out, don't stand next to the brambles. Okay, that was a mistake I just made as well. So it's not, I'm not pinpointing anyone else here, but do note that you shouldn't stand too close to the brambles because they will tether to you and there's no way you can break them if you're on the inside. Secondly, if once the tethers appear, okay, once the some players start getting tethered, you need to position yourself in a way where you don't block the path. Okay, if you see someone beside you standing next to you with a tether and you are standing next to them on the tile, usually means that you need to get out of the way. Okay, usually means you're supposed to do something to get out of the way. Don't just stand there and block their path. Okay, if they step on your tile and kill you and themselves, right, then that's on you. Okay, just try to keep your eyes open for things like this. Okay, hopefully you all understand what needs to be done. Okay, but if there's any clarifications, feel free to just ask. If not, then we'll just give it another try, counting down. Now, because there'll be a couple of permutations. Sometimes you get the tether, sometimes you don't get the tether. Each of these permutations, you need to know what you're supposed to do. There are actually things to be done. Okay, let's give it another go. Phase transition. Phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the back. There will be lasers at the rear. That's better. Okay. Tanks, check to see if a tank swap is necessary. It usually is. There will be flares, so 3 players will have flare markers. Drop these outside. Everyone else come in for light party stacks. Party stacks. Left hand. Left hand. First set of hands goes off. Delayed knockback for later. Okay, this will be the line stack permutation, so tanks to the front, everyone else behind afterwards. Okay, no, sorry, this is not, this is the light party stack. Okay, look away lah. Next is look away. Okay, this is look away. Okay, and there'll be a hand cleave with a knockback. Okay, there's a hand cleave and a knockback. Oh, thanks. I mean, I would have been fine on the other side, but thank you. Okay, more lasers. I've got tank privilege, so I can take a cleave. Okay, hands. Hey, it's too close. Okay, good luck. Okay, nice, very nice. Wow. There's a knockback, there's a knockback. Do not be in the middle, there's a knockback. Much panic, but we did well. Good job, guys. Okay, phase transition, thank you. Okay, recovery phase, get everyone up, top, healed up and shield up. Okay, before running off to practice phase 2. Okay, nice. Got up. Oh, nice, he made it. Okay, but he needs some heals. Oh, damn, he died again. Okay, try to res him. Okay, good luck. All tanks need to re-establish MAT on your new targets. He did well by sprinting over, but he had no HP to survive the red white. That's why. Okay, there's a red white. And third out of darkness. Good luck. One tower on C will explode now, but that's fine. We'll just try our best. Nice. Okay, we are adjusting well. Very nice. Perfect. Cross or donut is next. This is donut. The ads will respawn. Curse of Darkness 1 goes out. Curse of Darkness 1. If you have the Cursed Gaze debuff, point it outside. Take away. Seeds coming up next. Be ready to plant the seeds on the waymarks. Okay. Place your seeds and come back. More. Okay, this is cross. This is cross. There will be another set of Cursed Gazes after this, so point those away. We have a Cursed Gaze debuff, point it away. Baiting brambles and breaking tethers next. Yeah, make way for those breaking tethers. Shall we move in some more? Thank you. Thank you. Stack or spread is next. This is spread. Okay, just stay spread out. Everyone is alive, so we should all survive this. pivot laser is next. Let me see if I guess I hang on. Shall we move forward one tile? Shall we move forward one tile? Yeah. Move forwards. Move forwards again. There's a space in front of you. Move forwards. Okay, the player at the back is getting blasted. Okay, now then go back. Okay, then go back afterwards. Thank you. Okay, nice. Okay, and we are coming into looming next. Okay, this is looming. Okay, okay, everyone is up. In theory, everyone is up. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, but making it here is already a great achievement. Okay, now everyone, tanks, re-establish enmity on your new targets. Those straight away fall off. I mean, I did say this is the target, but doesn't mean you hit yourself right away. Because of Darkness 2, help to burn the ads at the side. Okay, from here on out, it's just bonus, whatever. Okay, just try our best. Those who know what to do, good luck, try our best. Okay, tank can pop tank inbound, tank LB just to frog a little bit further. Your towers will explode. Okay, not too bad. Curse Gazers goes off. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, you'll be just wiping here. There's no way to do this properly anyway. Just it. All good. Yeah, so this is the prop point. We are supposed to come to progress up to this point cleanly for looming prog. The whole point is to do all the mechanics up to that point, okay, up to that mechanic. Because post looming, right, it gets really messy. The swaps will be semi-random. Okay, they will pick three players to swap around. Okay, they'll swap around players in 3-man groups. So tank, healer, DPS, tank, healer, DPS. 3 DPS on each side will go over from left to right. Okay, and it's a bit messy, it's a bit difficult to explain. So we don't worry about that. Okay, anything after looming is just bonus. We don't care about any of that. Okay, we just need to focus on everything before looming. Okay, if you need repair, just request from me. It's okay. Whoever needs repair, just ask me. Yeah. You can just do it now. The repair will go over 100 anyway. Yeah, whoever needs repairs, just ask from people around you. Generally speaking, I'm not, how do I say it? I'm not I don't care about the cost of the repairs. It's like really cheap, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Rico is ready as well. Okay, come, let's give it another go. Okay, so just gonna pop a quick really check just to make sure everyone's done with the repairs. Okay, it's a bit hard to explain the looming. Maybe I'll do it after this session. Okay, I'll explain the looming after the session. If everyone is alive, you'll be in groups of 3. Group 3 swap, 3 to 3 swap. Okay, but the actual swaps is complicated to explain. If everyone is alive, right, we can force the swaps to a certain degree, assuming everyone is up. But if anyone is dead, then the swaps become semi-random and it's very hard to adjust for that. Because we need a tank on each side, we need a tank in each corner, or at least 4 tanks in the middle, okay, and a healer for everyone, and so on and so forth. So it's very hard to adjust if not everyone is alive. Okay, so generally speaking, if we hit looming and not everyone is alive, we can just give up that pool. Okay, generally speaking, if one person is dead, it's still possible, but it will start to get very messy. It's fine. Gotcha. All good. Okay, first set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the back. Lasers at the rear. tanks, as always, check to see if a tank swap is required at this point. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Do not be in the middle. Okay, hands will go off. There's a delayed draw in for later. Okay, and this is the line stack. The line stack tanks to the front of your own parties. Pop some mitigations and shields. Let's survive through it. 4 lasers, 3, 4, and hands. With more hands, resolve hands. More lasers at the rear. Again, tanks check to see if a swap is required. This is the left hand and draw in afterwards. Left hand and draw in afterwards. If you use arm's length or sure cast, do remember to step into the middle. Step in. Help to Asuna folks. There is one more set of hands. And flares. Okay, 3 players will get flare markers. Drop these outside. Okay, respect the flare mechanic. Okay, and there'll be a recovery phase after this with one last set of hands. Okay, last set of hands. Dead players will not have hands, so it's fine. Okay, and recovery. Try to res everyone. Heal up and shield up. Okay, looks good. Everyone's alive. Pop some heals and shields before running off. Okay, the first red white tends to hurt quite a bit. And good luck with towers. We have some shields. Now all tanks need to re-establish enmity. Okay, the enmity resets in between this phase. Burn the ads down at the side. And third Art of Darkness happens. Okay, that's fine. Okay, very nice. Perfect. Cross or donut is next. This is cross. Ads will reappear at the sides. First Curse of Darkness goes out. If you have a Cursed Gaze, point it outside. Dropping seeds or planting seeds next. Yes, that's fine. We drop the seeds and go back afterwards for donut. We go back for donut. That's not gonna work. Will you come in for donut? Okay, more cursed gazes goes off after this. Point those outside. Okay, baiting brambles and breaking tethers. Okay, this very likely gonna go belly up because we have a couple of dead players, so this isn't gonna go very well, but we'll try our best. Beep, beep. See if we can make way for bramble breakers. Thank you very much. This is line stack. Line stack. Okay, so Nonira, you come in between me and Hikari. Nonira, you come in between me and Hikari. Yep, thank you. That's the stack. Nice. Good. Those on the inside, refresh tile for pivot laser. We are looking at the pivot laser next. I'm moving in. I will move in. Shari, come in. Shari, come in. Okay, the rest move forwards. Thank you. And you need to move forwards one tile. Okay, curse cases on the outside, please point those outside. Yeah, then you'll go back afterwards. Okay, nice. Yes, thank you. Yeah, slowly, slowly, slowly. Take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Okay, Looming is coming up next. Okay, this is Jova already lah, but it's a pretty good effort. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, now as best as you can, all tanks just re-establish enmity. Okay, but unlikely will make it very far because of Darkness 2 goes off. Okay. Thanks, you can LB3 here. You will save. There's a chance to prog. But I don't think so. Usually just wipes. Boom, everyone dies. Okay, so that's alright. Okay, reset. Yeah, the moment some players start to die in certain mechanics, right, it will snowball into a wipe. So there's really not much we can do after certain points. Okay, there are certain body checks at certain points in the fight where we need to try to get everyone back up as soon as possible. But if there's like multiple people dead, it's very difficult. Good try though, good try. Okay, I'm ready check once again. Let's see. Okay, yes, one thing to mention for my party, right? Okay, and I guess, okay, I'll just say it out so that everyone else knows this. Okay, but for those on Team B, and those on the middle tiles, when Teams A and C are doing their Third Art of Darkness, the cleaves, you, even though you're on the tiles, try to move away from their ad. Okay, their ad will do a half circle cleave on the left or right. That cleave can hit you on the outside as well. So try to move away from the ad. I see some folks getting clipped or cleaved. It's not lethal, it doesn't kill you, but try to move away so you don't have to take extra damage. Okay, other than that, we'll just do another countdown and give it another go. See. This is a way non-melees should not be hit by this. If you are a caster, it will actually interrupt your cast unless you use sure cast. Moving into phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the front. Second set of hand tethers goes to the back. Lasers at the rear. This is usually the signal for tanks to check if a tank swap is required. Flares. 3 marked player will have flare markers. Drop these outside. Okay, check to see if you have flare. Move out for those. And light party stacks at the front. Okay, light party stacks. One death is fine. Left hand. Left hand. Hands will start going off at this point of time. So be ready to resolve them. Delayed knockback for later. Okay, and this is the line stack. Okay, no, sorry, I keep saying that. Okay, this is the break permutation. 3 sets of hands and look away afterwards. Okay, this is look away. This is look away. Okay, there will be a hand cleave. Left hand and knockback afterwards. Left hand and knockback afterwards. Okay, do not be in the middle. More lasers at the rear. tanks check to see if a tank swap is required. Thank you. And more hands. Okay, there's a knockback here. There's a knockback here. Do not be in the middle. Okay, and recovery phase right after this. Okay, heal up, shield up. Make sure everyone is alive, and we will practice phase 2. Okay, make sure everyone is topped up. Pop some shields before running off. And go to your positions for phase 2. Very nice. All tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets. Ranged DPS help to burn the Eternals down at the sides. There will be a raid wide, followed up with Third Art of Darkness. Good luck. It's fine, just try to adjust. 1 or 2 towers will go off, that is fine. A bit spicy but survivable. Donut or cross is next. This is cross. Thank you. Ads will come up. First Curse of Darkness goes off. If you have a Cursed Gaze, point it outside. Planting Seeds. Next. You plant the seeds on the waymarks provided. Can go back quickly. This is Donut. More Cursed Gazes will go off. Point those outside. Baiting Brambles and Breaking Tethers. Next. If you don't have a Bramble pair on the inside, you should make way. Thank you. Very nice. I'll try to spot heal you. Stack or Spread comes next. This is Spread. Okay, now 2 deaths, so 2 players will die here. Cannot be helped. If it's me, I can save someone. It's not. Pivot Laser is next. So, Shari, you'll be in front. Thank you. In theory, I can just use this hole here. Yeah. You didn't need to go that far in front, but it's okay. Okay, now, last set of Cursed Gazes. Okay, me, Nonira, and Hikari, you can go back. Let's go back as well. They're starting to collapse, but not bad. Pretty good. We got up to this point, so this is pretty good. We just then stand here for Looming. Okay, Looming comes next. Okay, it will be slightly messy because there's like 5 dead players, so some of you might get sent to some random place without your partner pairs, your buddies. All tanks need to re-establish enmity. Help to burn the ads down at the sides. Curse of Darkness 2 goes off. Can tank LB survive this? You can. Oof, excellent. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we can reset. Yeah. We only aim to get up to Looming. So anything after Looming is just whatever, just bonus. Don't worry about anything after Looming. Okay, we have enough time for 2 more pulls. Okay, we'll do a ready check. They will commit to at least 2 more pulls. Okay, but pretty good lah. Today's up to this point, right, we have managed to consistently clear towers cleanly. Two more. Okay, last two. Okay, last two. Yeah, so we managed to clear up to towers today, cleanly. So the whole point of the practice, right, is just to be consistent with it. Because if you aim to clear, you cannot have like people making mistakes, wiping everyone else. Like in phase 1 or phase 2. It doesn't work that way. So you gotta be consistent with every single pull. Then with one of those consistent pulls, it will either be perfect or near perfect, and that will be the clear run. Now, first set of hand tethers goes to the front. Okay, the second set will automatically be going to the back. Lasers at the rear. Okay. Tank swaps if necessary. There is a draw in. You want to move out for this. Step in. First set of hands goes off. Delayed draw in for later. This is the line stack permutation. Tanks to the front. Everyone into your own parties. Tanks to the front. Pop some shields and mitigations. 4 lasers. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with hands. Resolve hands. If you have hand, resolve it. Very nice. More lasers at the rear. Okay, tanks, if you see your core tank needs a swap, this is a great time to swap. Left hand and draw in afterwards. Okay, left hand and there is a draw in afterwards. If you use arm's length or sure cast, don't forget to step into the middle. Step in, resolve hands. Flares. 3 players will have flare markers. Please drop these outside. Okay, all good, all good. We are doing well. Kinda. Okay, last set of hands. Okay, one last set of hands and recovery phase after this. You try to pick up all the dead players, keep everyone alive as soon as those were clipped by hands, and heal up and shield up for phase 2.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay, shield up, pop some shields before we fan out. And good luck for phase 2. Okay, there will be a raid wipe at the start, but all tanks need to take enmity on your new targets, and range DPS help to burn the Atomos down at the sides. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's the raid wipe, third Art of Darkness, good luck. Okay, it's okay, try to soak some of the towers. It's spicy. Okay, just keep going, donut or cross is next, there's some time to recover. This is a donut. Atoms will reappear at the sides. Curse of Darkness 1 goes off. First set of Cursed Gazes. Point those outside. Get ready to plant the seeds. To where? The seed planters, go ahead. Oh, missing seeds on the other side. Okay. This is Karos. Second set of Cursed Gazes, point those outside. After the cross, point your Cursed Gaze away. Baiting Brambles and Breaking Tethers next. Okay, it's gonna be a bit messy. Okay, but just try your best. Practice. Okay, Shari, you kind of need to move away because they cannot break the bramble from there. Right? Like your two buddies, Verosa and Luna, cannot break the tether if you don't make way for them. So they're just gonna die. Okay, line stack. Okay. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, he's collapsing already, but whatever. Just practice. Okay, pivot laser is next. I guess we can just... 3 tiles forward. Oops. Okay, the last set of Cursed Gazes goes off after the pivot laser. Like this outside. Okay, then just go back. For those on the inside, just go back. Then Looming comes up next. Why you got extra? Oh, you got rest here. Okay, I mean, doesn't matter. This is Looming. So the whole goal of the practice is just to get up to this phase consistently. Okay, quite a lot of y'all survive, not bad. But I guess some of y'all just got rest. So not an actual proper clean Looming. Okay, now all tanks need to re-establish enmity on your new targets wherever you are. We have 2 tanks here. It's okay lah. Okay, those on the outside need to do the core lateral phases. Those on the inside need to soak towers. So I guess I'm with you guys now. Wait. So this one. I didn't see you there, that's why I stepped into it. I thought there was no... I thought there was no one there. That's why I stepped in it. I didn't realize there was someone there. It's like, hey, there's no one here. And then I stepped into it. Oops, Star Child was there. I couldn't see her. Yeah, so funny. Alright, we're back. Nice, good job. Alright. This is Cross. God, this is just for fun. It's just fun. Anything after this is just for fun. Just messing around. Okay. Right. Going to phase 3 after this. Call lateral first. Okay. Oh snap, we have spread. We have a spread. Oh no. Good luck guys. You all go survive by yourself. I can't do anything to save you. I can only save myself. Check. Surely I can rest. Hey, where's my Phoenix down? My Phoenix down. Rain, you are the nearest target. Damn, I cannot use it in this area. So sad. I tried my best. Okay, do a quick one. We try to squeeze in one more practice pull. Okay, one last pull, but Yuli needs to do a quick bio break, so give him a couple of minutes. Yeah, so I think not bad. We managed to get up to consistently up to we can do towers now. We can somewhat do brambles. There's still a couple of mistakes with the brambles on the inside. Okay, I'm only speaking for the inside. I cannot speak for the outside players because I'll be really honest, I cannot focus on both inside and outside players at the same time. The most I can do is maybe look at my three-man group and the adjacent 3-man groups, but that's it. That's the most I can focus on. Okay, doing callouts plus plus trying to resolve mechanics plus looking out for the players to the sides. Yeah, I can't look at A and C. So which is why I am thinking of planting 2 veterans on A and C side for everything. Actually, it's, in theory, it's for everything up to looming, because post looming we cannot guarantee they will still be there because of the swaps. So anything after looming is just you all have to practice. Okay, there's no guarantees that there will be someone there to look after you after looming, but we can I can plant 2 veterans on A and C side to help with everything up to looming, and then post looming is just try your best Okay, just YOLO, try your best But yeah, I think we managed to get we can clear towers cleanly now. We can do brambles more or less cleanly. There's still a couple of players who don't really know what exactly they need to do for brambles. So if that is you, it's fine, but you need to clarify. You need to ask questions. You need to ask, like what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to move, etc. Okay, you can do this after the session. I mean, we're down to the last pool anyway, so I'm just gonna really check and we'll go. Okay, but after the session or anytime from now to the next session, right, feel free to ask questions. Okay, I'm team A or team B, MT. I'm on the inside. What happens if this happens? What do I need to do if this happens? What do I need to do if that happens? Feel free to ask after the session. Okay, and either myself or Midream or some of the other veterans in the Discord can help to answer your questions. Okay, so that you will be familiar with what you need to do for the next session. Okay, there's no pressure. Okay, there's no pressure for you to like perform perfectly in any of my runs. Okay, one thing I want to make very clear for everyone is that my runs are mostly for practice. Okay, don't expect anyone to perform perfectly. Okay, there will definitely be people making mistakes all the time. I make mistakes as well. Okay, so it's just for us to practice. Don't be too salty about it. There will be a lot of PvP going on. Hence, I highly recommend you all to sign up with friends and kill your friends instead. Okay. Okay. Shari. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so this will be our last pool. Yeah, no worries now. Okay, we can sort out questions after this pool. Okay, we just give one last go. Counting down. Just try one last time. Give it our best shot. Okay, and then I'll wrap up, and if you all have questions, you can ask after this. Right, and let's go. Yeah, for those who have questions on looming, right, or post looming, maybe after this session I will sort them out. Looming is in itself very complicated to explain, so it will help if I have a picture to show you all as well. Okay, there's actually a picture somewhere. I have to dig it up later on. Right, phase 1. First set of hand tethers goes to the back. Second set of hand tethers goes to the front. Cat just skip the hand tethers, so smart. In-house still have, okay, lasers at the rear. Okay, tank swaps if necessary. This looks like a knockback or draw in. This is a draw in. This is a draw in. Remember to step in to the middle. First set of hands goes off. Delayed knockback or later. This will be the line stack permutation. So everyone form up in your parties. Tanks to the front of each individual party. Heal up and shield up. Just survive through it. Oh man, Team C is gone. Okay, this will wipe both. Yeah, everyone dies. Yeah, it's okay lah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I understand. You all had 2 lasers lah. Okay, so that's the last. I mean, that was the last pool. I try not to go beyond the time limit lah. So last pool means last pool. We are not going to do another one. So thank you very much for coming. Okay, just to wrap up, okay, you all can hop out already. Okay, can hop off. Okay, those who need to go off, thank you very much for joining. Just look out for the sign-ups next session. Okay, just to wrap up, I will be doing one more session tomorrow for Elemental. And next week, I will be shuffling or rotating the sessions. So what usually happens is I run Saturdays and Sundays, and it will be alternating. So if this week we have Saturday on Materia, next week I will do Sunday on Materia, and vice versa. So Elemental is on Sunday tomorrow. Next week Elemental will be on Saturday. So I'm doing this so that players who cannot attend a specific day can still attend the other day. Okay, and the proc level will be the same for 2 weeks. So this week's proc level is phase 2 towers all the way up to looming. So I'm generally trying to refrain from taking in fresh players moving forwards, because if we keep taking in fresh, then we keep having to practice towers all over again, and players don't get to proc the further stages. So I'm trying to move forwards the proc level slowly but steadily. Okay, eventually we'll hit a point where we reach an aim to clear session, then we'll start to clear people as well. Okay, but the idea once again is just to start to get a pool of experienced players of all proc levels, so that we can slowly bring up everybody's the average player skill level for this specific content. And eventually we get to clear, players may wish to come back for reclears. Okay, I'll look forward to look towards hosting reclear sessions once we have a large enough or sizable enough pool of players to consistently do reclears. Okay, currently the content is not the most popular. Okay, but I'm trying to build up some hype for it, trying to build up some players who are interested in it, and we hopefully can get a rotating pool of players to come in and proc as well as do reclears in the future. Okay, the content is quite fun. I encourage you all to sign up as a group. Okay, if you sign up with your friends, okay, you are allowed to sign up for your friends. Just put down in the sign up sheet that you are together with so and so, and I'll try to keep all of you all together as best as I can. Okay, I'll try to make arrangements to stick you all together and you can play together. Okay, if you all want to, you can even consider having your own voice chat. Okay, you don't have to stay in the VC with me. Okay, but I generally will be doing short calls. If you require them, then you can stay inside. Okay, if you know how, you can even arrange for multiple voice communication channel that you can talk to your friends but you can still hear me. It's possible to set up, but if you're interested, you can just ask me more. Okay, I won't spend time explaining that right now. Okay, other than that, thanks so much for coming, guys. Look forward to next week's session. Okay, for those on Material, look forward to next week's session. It will be on Sunday. Okay, I will usually post up the sign up sheet in during the week, so sometime in anywhere from Monday to Wednesday. Okay, I'll once I have time, I'll quickly do up a sign up sheet, post up the details. Okay, and you all can just sign up for next Sunday's session. Okay, other than that, thanks so much for coming. If you have questions, ask in the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna head off for dinner soon, so I might not be here for too long. Okay, but if you have any questions, please ask them in the Discord. You can either use the thread, I'll leave it open for a while, or you can just ask it in the car showroom channel. Okay, it's just a generic chat channel for all of the Chaotic Alliance raids. You can ask questions there as well. A lot of veterans, a lot of players who have already cleared will be able to answer your questions as well. Okay, so feel free to do that. Okay, ask your questions there. Okay, if not, then thanks so much for coming, guys, and hope you guys had fun. Okay, do look forward for more future runs, and have a great weekend ahead. Thanks so much, and bye bye. Okay, so that's it for today's session. Pretty good progress. We actually made how do I say this? Okay, we didn't hit the target. Okay, is what I was gonna say. So we didn't hit our projected or expected goal, but we made progress. Okay, so that's not too bad in itself. Okay, we managed to cleanly do towers and semi-cleanly do brambles. Okay, most of the bramble pools there's usually like one or two players who are dead. So can't really be helped. Okay, but we managed to clean up towers. Most of us can do brambles, which is also a win. Okay, I don't expect everyone to be perfect because usually there'll be one or two players who are not so familiar with the mechanics and or new or newer, so they will need a bit more practice time. Okay, and subsequently pivot laser. Okay, the fight itself is relatively short. So phase 1 into phase 2 towers, into phase 2 brambles, into phase 2 pivot laser, into looming, into second set of towers post looming, into chasers, into phase 3 clear. Okay, or enrich. So only about 8 steps. Okay, obviously phase 1 and 3 is by themselves are quite large. Okay, but with enough prog sessions, right, most players become experts at 1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 3 is the same phase after all. Okay, so we actually made some progress today. More practice is needed, hence why I will be rerunning the same prog level session next week on Sunday. Okay, for the Materia batch, I will run it again on Sunday next week. Okay, and I do hope to see the same folks coming back to sign up, and we will get more practice in. Okay, as for myself, I'll be hosting another session tomorrow, same time, so 2 to 4 plus, okay, 4 p.m. plus a little bit, okay, plus 8 GMT. Okay, I will be hosting this over on Elemental tomorrow. Okay, we have another batch of 24 players, okay, including myself. Okay, running more car tomorrow, and we will try our best to get some prog or practice in as well. Okay, other than that, I think that's it from me for today. I'm gonna head off for to see what's for dinner. Okay, settle my dinner, and maybe looking forward to playing some Path of Exile 2 later on. Okay, I'll see if I can set up something to stream, but I'll see. No promises for now. Okay, in any case, I'll just head off first for dinner. Okay, thanks so much guys for coming along. I hope you guys enjoyed the session today. Okay, as always, if you enjoy and like my content, do give me a thumbs up down below. Okay, and do consider to subscribe to my channel as well, okay, to be notified of when I'm streaming. Okay, I generally have a fixed schedule, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Criterion content, 5 to 8 p.m. plus 8 GMT. Okay, and currently I'm solidifying, I guess. Okay, I'm setting in place car runs on Saturdays and Sundays, although I haven't fixed the timings yet. Okay, currently I'm doing 2 to 4 p.m.s on weekends, but I may need to shift the Saturday session to slightly later because of lunchtime commitments. So I may consider to move Saturday and or Sunday to a slightly later time slot. Okay, I will see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated as well. Okay, other than that, thanks so much for coming along and joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead as well. Thanks so much, and take care now, and bye bye.